It's time for the People's Poll. Apparently, nearly 90% of workers don't want to go back to the office. So, I thought we'd talk about that. As ever, we had thousands of replies, and some of them are with me now! Ole! Look at these fabulous people. It's like an advent calendar, and I want to eat you all. Creepy. So, let's chat. Has anyone got a workplace they don't want to go back to? Yeah. Lucy, yeah.
Yeah, I had a bit of an experience. It was my first job. I was 17, and I worked in a hotel as a room service runner. So I brought food to people, you know, drink to their rooms, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And one particular day, I must have only been there a month, like not that long. I brought room service down to a couple who were maybe 70s, maybe mid to, you know, early 70s. Oh. And it was just a nice normal dinner, nothing exciting. Yeah, and then later in the evening, I got an order for 2 bottles of champagne. Yep. So I took it down and I opened the door and yeah, they were completely naked apart from a single pillow.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm stood there and I'm like terrified. Yeah. And it's policy that they sign the check because it goes to the room. So I have to say to this man holding only a throw pillow with one hand, can you please sign my check? Yeah. He was like, sure. Yeah. So I hand him the check. I thought, well, I'll bring this bucket of champagne through. As I bring it through, the lady is completely spread eagle, completely naked, everything for the world to see, right in the middle of the room. And I was just like, I need to get out.
What I would say, Lucy, is that my grandparents had a smashing evening. They said your service was exemplary. What a moment for you.
Yeah.
But a moment for him as the naked man signing, because I would not have been able to not say, do you want a tip? Because...
He did actually say, to make it worse, he said, wow, this will keep me going for a lot longer.
Oh, Jesus. How bleak is that? So it's the idea that his lady's there spreading and he's like, fucking hell, you're all right, aren't you? Shut up! Wow. Has anyone else got a place they want to work? Sky, how about you?
I didn't go back to my job.
Oh, really? What? Wow.
Yeah, makes sense.
So you're one of the 90% Sky, you don't want to go back. Why didn't you go back?
I used to be a legal executive and I went into court one day through security, forgetting that I had a bright red vibrator in my bag. There was one person in front of me and I realised, oh, I forgot they searched your bag. And I panicked and I said, there's something in there I don't want you to see.
Why were you carrying it in your bag?
It's just a simple women's bags full of...
Oh, really? But isn't that fascinating? Because I don't want to speak for all the fellas here, but Vince, Damo and Zishan, I'm very much doubt that you've got plastic fannies in your bags that you kind of just sort of walking away. I'm off to work, got my keys, I nearly forgot my plastic fannies. Isn't it amazing? So what happened then? Did you...
He didn't say a word. He just locked eyes with me and let me go through. And unfortunately, I was only in there for a short hearing that day, and I knew when I came out I was going to have to go past the same guy, and just no words were spoken.
Yeah. Wouldn't it have been great if there'd been a mix-up and the judge got a gavel and went, bang, oh, God. Where's that come from? And later on that night, you're like, oh, Jesus, I'm going to give myself splinters here. It's a bit much, but, you know, do you still have the... I don't want to do it. Do you still have the vibrator? Do you ever sort of look at it and go, oh, the memories we've had? Or... I don't know. Is it? Do you keep them? I haven't got one.
I think I do still still have
You
it.
think you've got it? It could be anywhere.
My kids watch it.
Oh, fantastic. It's probably in their school bag. They're probably like marching to school like that. Amazing, amazing story. Do you know what I used to hate about jobs? Well, everything. But, like, job interviews. Do you know what I mean? I always thought it was one of the worst things. You just find it, like, Nikki, you were sort of shaking your head there. Yeah, oh, well, that's interesting. As soon as I mentioned job interviews and you went like that, I went, oh, no, oh, no. What happened with you?
I was about 18 years old. It was like my first proper job interview in London.
Nice.
I got my suit and everything. I was really excited. And my mum said, look them in the eyes. Make sure you look them in the eyes.
Yes.
So I walked in and there was 3 men and a woman stood behind, sat behind a table.
Yes.
And the first guy got up and went, hello, how do you do? I'm so-and-so from so-and-so company. And he put his hand out to shake. And instead of shaking it, I kind of turned it and like kissed it. Like, but my mum told me to make eye contact. So as I did it, I sort of made eye contact. But then it suddenly dawned on me that I had to then do it to the other 2 men and the woman.
Wow.
I could see the air went silent. Everyone was just like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
And so I went to the next guy and kissed him. And when I got to the woman, I thought, please don't put your hand out. Please don't put your hand out. And she just put it as if she'd already
Oh, that'd have been so great if you then, Nikki, just kind of just went like that and just started doing it to yourself.
I never heard from them. I didn't even get a rejection letter. That's how bad my kissing must be.
That's so funny. How about you, Zishan? I'm intrigued by
was-
your hand, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh, so me and my cousins went out, and you know those electric scooters you can do with a pay as you go?
Yes,
We
they're
got-
amazing. They're the greatest things. You feel like an absolute fucking wizard from the future, don't you?
Oh,
You are
yeah.
the Sky Lord. Do you know the worst thing about them? Cobbled streets. Because all the glamour is instantly gone. If you're a woman that's quite busty, holy shit, you're like that.
Oh, no. We thought, you know what, we're really good at it. Got a
Yeah.
bit too cocky. Decided, you know what, shall we race it? Yeah, it was not a good idea. So I messed up my whole hand.
Oy.
So all the skin down here
Yeah.
is essentially gone.
Yes. And
yeah.
in a time of lockdown.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the greatest idea. Definitely a great idea plan. So yeah, it was like with the interviews thing. It was a couple of years ago. It was done when I was living in London.
Yes.
Go into the room. I feel a bit something. I was like I thought, you know what? I'm a bit nervous. They call my name up, come in, and then right on the table, boom! I just puked all over the table, and it was just like, oh, what am I supposed to do here? And it was like, I was trying to say, clean it up.
Oh, Zishan, mate.
Yeah.
What was the job interview?
It was just a supermarket, just looking for a job.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it would have been great if your job was, we've had a spillage on aisle 3. It was me. I'm trying to get the job. Spillage in aisle 3, please.
I didn't get a call back.
Mate, have any of you got jobs ever? It's fantastic. How about you, Jennifer? Have you had any workplace disasters?
I definitely have, yeah. So a few years ago, I used to work for a chocolate factory, and as I was fairly new there, I was feeling
Jennifer,
a
I'm
bit
going to have to check your height because Mr. Wonka's an absolute bastard. The way he treated you people.
Yeah, no. I'm working at a chocolate factory. I was feeling a bit iffy, and I was like fairly new. I'd only worked there for like a couple of months.
Yes.
And I said to my boss, I can't come in. I'm not feeling very well. I'd already had a day off. He was like, look, stop messing about. If you'd worked here for 10 years, we'd let you have more time off. But he was like, no, you've got to come in. I didn't really explain the nature of my illness. So I came into work, I was feeling a bit iffy, and basically I shit myself. My mum had to come pick me up.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Jennifer, like, I love the fact that you didn't explain the nature of the incident. Presumably it was fairly obvious as you're like, I need to go home now. As you just sort of edged away like that. No, just gonna moonwalk home. Oh, no.
I just went home with no pants. It was fine.
Well, I really enjoyed that. I think we've learned why 90% of people don't want to go back to work. It's because it would appear that work is a particularly traumatic place for a lot of British people. Thank you so much for joining us. That was amazing. Take care, guys. Bye.